Hey everyone, welcome back to the Bytops. In today's video, I will be showing you how we optimize the performance of our React Native app by using the React Memo, use callback, and use memo. I walk you through how these tools help address issues like unnecessary re-render, leading to a noticeable improvement in overall app performance. If you face the similar performance bottleneck in React Native, this video is for you. Now let's get started. I am working on an e-commerce app. So in my shopping cart screen, here, user can swipe an item and press the remove button to delete it. Here's the feature in action. As you swipe, you see the remove option and it worked just fine. But then I noticed a problem. Every time the app re-renders, the swipe action for each time or each item was also being re-rendered unnecessarily. The render right action function is responsible for creating a right action component for the swiped item. The ID and remove item props are passed to identify the specific item being swiped and handle the removal logic. Let me demonstrate. This is the right action component to display the swipe action. So here I add a console log statement, and every time I change something unrelated like the item quantity, the swipe action still re-render unnecessarily. As you can see, when users swipe an item or update the quantity, the component re-renders each time, which impact the performance. Here you can see when I increase the quantity or decrease the quantity, the right action function still re-renders. So now to fix this, I separate the swipe action into its own component and wrapped it with the React memo. The React memo ensures that the right action component only re-renders if its props like the ID and the remove item actually change. This eliminates the unnecessary re-renders, making the swipe action much more efficient. Now, I optimize the remove item function using the use callback hook. So use callback memoizes the remove item function, so it only get recreated if dispatch change. This ensures that the remove item remains the stable and doesn't trigger unnecessary re-renders in the right action component. Now just save it and now let's test it. When, as you can see, even when update the quantity, the swipe action no longer re-renders. The only time it re-renders it during the initial load when the component mount. So we're preventing unnecessary re-renders. You can see when we increase or decrease the item quantity, it still not re-renders. So I also noticed that recalculating totals like the total price and quantity on every render was inefficient. To fix this, I use the use memo, and use memo ensure that the totals are only recalculated when the detail cart item array change. So here we add a dependencies array detail cart item. This significantly improves the performance by avoiding unnecessary recalculation during the re-renders. So by using the React memo, use callback and use memo, I completely eliminate unnecessary re-renders in my card screen. The swipe action, totals and other components now updates only when they truly need to. This optimize make the app feel smoother even with a complex screen and a large number of items. Now, just a quick recap of what we covered. The React memo. React memo prevent a component for re-rendering unless its props change. It's especially useful for optimizing the child component that receives the stable props. The use callback. Use callback hooks to memosize the function so they are not recreated on every render, preventing unnecessary re-renders. And useMemo. useMemo hook to memosize the result of expensive calculations, ensuring they are only recalculated when the data changes, saving the processing power during the re-renders. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe the ByteOps, and ring the bell for more tutorials like this. Let's grow together as a developer. Until the next time. Happy coding!